Iris gives us that hope.
Why are they here? What are they planning?
In a world of endless gaming options, only a few rise above the rest. These are the 10 best single-player games on Switch 2, stories that will captivate, worlds that will amaze, and adventures you'll never forget. Daemon x Machina Titanic Scion is absolute mech chaos turned all the way up. You're piloting a fully customizable Arsenal suit, blasting through towering bosses, and tearing across war-torn battlefields with weapons and gadgets that feel straight out of an over-the-top anime. Every fight is fast, flashy, and explosive, whether you're raining rockets from above, dodging massive energy blasts, or turning the environment itself into a weapon. Visually, the world is wild and vibrant. Massive machines, fiery explosions, and alien landscapes that practically scream "go big or go home."
Yes. What a shame that we can't simply all be gods.
Fly! Damn it! Fly!
Pokémon Legends ZA is straight up insane fun from start to finish. You're tearing through a massive living city, catching wild Pokémon, dodging chaos, and jumping headfirst into ZA Royale battles that are total mayhem. Mega evolutions hit like fireworks, turning your team into unstoppable powerhouses, and every fight is flashy, intense, and totally unpredictable. Hidden Pokémon, wild encounters, and ridiculous surprises are everywhere, keeping you on your toes and constantly laughing, cheering, and screaming at the screen. It's fast, it's flashy, it's chaotic. I'm basically the ultimate Pokémon adventure that makes you feel like a legend yourself.
Careful though, different moves recharge at different speeds, so consider which ones you want to use and when. Strategically planning out your next move is key. And keep an eye out for wild Pokémon that could overpower your team. If things are looking tough, it might make sense to...
Skate Story is pure chaos and fun from start to finish. You're a demon, skating through 9 insane layers of the underworld, pulling off kickflips, grinds, and combos while smashing obstacles and taking down enemies in style. The trick system is tight and satisfying, making every move feel powerful and ridiculous at the same time. The world is wild, colorful, and full of bizarre surprises, from glowing landscapes to insane hazards that keep you on your toes. Combined with a killer soundtrack and non-stop action, every run feels fresh, exciting, and hilariously over the top. It's fast, it's flashy, and it's an absolute blast to play. Hitman World of Assassination is all about letting you own the art of the kill in the slickest, most creative ways possible. You step into massive, bustling locations where every person, object, and shadow is a tool for your schemes, and every mission is a puzzle begging to be solved your way. Do you sneak past guards unnoticed, set up a hilarious chain reaction, or vanish into plain sight after the perfect takedown? The freedom is insane, and the satisfaction of pulling off a flawless plan never gets old. With clever gadgets, disguises, and countless strategies to experiment with, every replay feels fresh and exciting.
Persona is the power of the soul.
Persona 3 Reload takes one of the most beloved JRPG journeys ever and completely reinvents it for a modern audience, blending deep dungeon crawling and strategic turn-based combat with rich social sim moments that make every day feel meaningful and dramatic. You step into the shoes of a mysterious transfer student who discovers the terrifying Dark Hour, a hidden time where eerie shadows roam, and your only defense is summoning powerful personas, your inner spirits that pack insane elemental abilities and flashy moves that make combat feel alive and stylish. What's sick is how the remake updates everything: slicker graphics and animations, quality of life improvements inspired by later Persona games, and a story full of emotional highs, unforgettable characters, and moments that hit way harder than you expect.
The beginning.
You're kidding, right?
Yes, you certainly wouldn't be so stupid.
Are you saying everyone will die?
You did this?
Death is nothing to be afraid.
あんたもそう思いますやろ。
Yakuza Kiwami 2 is a wild ride that perfectly mixes hard-hitting street brawls with a gripping crime drama that keeps pulling you deeper with every chapter. You step back into the shoes of Kazuma Kiryu as he's caught between warring Yakuza clans, big betrayals, and emotional moments that hit way harder than you'd expect from a game where you're also throwing bikes at enemies. Combat feels heavier and more fluid, making every punch, slam, and heat action incredibly satisfying, while the cities themselves feel alive with side stories that range from hilarious to surprisingly heartfelt. And just when you think it's all serious business, the game throws in bizarre mini-games and unforgettable characters that completely steal the show.
Plenty else to do around the cities. Enjoy darts, karaoke, and even golf. There's no shortage of things to do. A deadly clash between two dragons begins.
Assassin's Creed Shadows is straight up one of the coolest open-world adventures you can get lost in, tossing you into the heart of feudal Japan with not one but two bad-to-the-bone protagonists, the stealthy shinobi Navui and the brute force samurai Yasuke, each with their own playstyle that keeps every mission feeling fresh and unpredictable. You'll be scaling rooftops, sneaking through shadows with smoke bombs and grappling hooks, or cutting a path through enemies with brutal melee combos. It's stealth and action in one exhilarating package.
My one-man army.
It seemeth thou art a warrior of great skill, and not only this...
Dragon Quest I and II HD 2D Remake is a love letter to classic RPGs that somehow feels both timeless and brand new at the same time. You're jumping into the very beginnings of the Dragon Quest legend, where heroic journeys are simple, purposeful, and all about adventure, exploring wide fantasy worlds, battling iconic monsters, and slowly growing stronger step by step. What really sells it is the HD 2D presentation, turning familiar towns, fields, and dungeons into beautifully layered scenes that feel like playable artwork. The turn-based combat keeps that traditional rhythm fans adore, while modern tweaks make everything flow smoother and feel more welcoming.
Fear not, cousins. It is as I always say. Age is no excuse to laze. Take this!
A new ally, the Princess of Kanak, joins the party. The legend is told again, even greater than before.
Cyberpunk 2077 is pure controlled chaos in the best way possible, dropping you into a sprawling sci-fi city where every job, upgrade, and decision feels personal. You're not just following quests here, you're building your own version of V, stacking cyberware, mastering weapons, and approaching missions however you want. Whether that's loud, clever, or straight up ruthless, the storytelling goes hard with intense moments, unforgettable characters, and choices that actually hit with real consequences. And when the action kicks in, it kicks in. Fast combat, slick abilities, and cinematic sequences that make Night City feel dangerous and electric. Add in the complete content experience and a much tighter overall flow, and this becomes a full-on sci-fi power fantasy that's easy to lose hours in.
Let the truck lead.
Careful now.
Or aim at a target like this.
Donkey Kong Bananza kicks off as a bold, high-energy return for DK that leans hard into fast-paced platforming, chunky level design, and that classic smash-everything attitude fans love. The game focuses on momentum-heavy movement, clever environmental interactions, and stages that reward both speed and exploration, giving you that constant one-more-run feeling. Enemies, obstacles, and set pieces are designed to keep the action flowing, with DK's power and personality front and center the entire time. Visually, it pops with colorful worlds, expressive animations, and dense environments that feel alive, making every jump, roll, and ground pound look incredibly satisfying.
So carve your own path with DK's abilities. The many layers of the underground world.
Okay everyone, thanks so much for watching. If you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe, and ring the bell if you want to get notified when we release new content. We hope to see you in the next video.